thinking that am I the best person for your things or something. I mean,
You're African who looks white. You're African who looks white. That thing sells. You know why? We're trying to show the bloody Asians that Africans
this
are
is like
not
a prank
all
how we're
black.
doing everything. Then when he starts the interview, I will take a
Because I
video
was
from my
thinking
phone and then
I
we'll
only
edit it.
have, and then it's also been a few years. So this is actually, I
You
was
still
on
have the
holiday.
blood. You still have the blood. People react to the blood.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So that's it. That's our page. It's a community page. See, we were just live a few minutes ago, but we haven't done the SEO for it, so there's no views. And we work on education. So, oh yeah, you should like this. This is a high promotion in Malaysia.
Isn't it the Namibian flag?
Yeah, we work very closely with the embassies. So when Study Africa pops up, you'll always see embassies popping up on the other side. We work closely with Ethiopian Airlines. You know, we are out to showcase Africa, and the businesses and embassies are the first, most formal place to start pushing it forward. So,
Crazy people.
this is, for instance, this is a video at Sunway University, where we brought in the Namibian High
But they're
Commissioner.
nice people. Like,
And
I went
it's
to them
for
out
me,
once, but
this page is now, this year is all about now.
people that
You know, it's really all about
we had to
creating
fight.
content.
We
Then
were
next year,
outnumbered,
as funding comes
but
in,
people
we start
said people
refining
said
the
that
content and doing the editing.
And
So
you
this
are
year-
outnumbered.
So what is like your goal?
so the business model behind it, and I say business model because I'm running it as a business,
No jokes.
is we work on education. We
Me,
work
I
on
went to hide
the
in
business model
7-Eleven.
is affordable.
it came to a point, like when I started fighting, we were literally 10 of us, and those guys were about 6.
All of a sudden became like
You see an army,
So
man.
that's our website.
Legit. Me, I went to hide in
I
7-Eleven.
forgot the R. I keep forgetting the
I was
R.
hiding behind
It's
the
a new
fridge.
website, so I've just learned how to do it.
Then, but these guys,
Isn't it a bit dangerous?
but these guys, I'm telling you, they never posters from the, the stop sign, the metal one. There's a guy, he's called
You
Mahan,
guys
he
need
was
fun.
in our friends group. The guy
Even
will
here.
swing you and people said, you hit one person
I was,
and
at
just
Sun,
a
I was
blood
doing
fly
reviews at
like
Sunway
this.
University. They have better fans. A lot of fans.
And none of them were hurt.
See, the
It's just got
SEO is
punches.
working.
No, it's correct.
Where are you from, bro?
Kenya.
Guys,
There was Kenya,
Oh, that's
the
the-
guys from Mexico, the guy from
Yeah, a lot of
Sudan,
Kenya. For some reason.
fight with Africa.
I think we just followed
Yeah,
the
there's
guys.
more Kenyans here than Tanzanians.
Yeah, but we want to connect a lot of the Tanzanians together because there's not much unity going for the diaspora with the Tanzanians. So it just seems like I'm very close to the embassy, but they have challenges engaging their community. While us as Kenyans, it's either you engage or you get left behind. As simple as that. And most Kenyans get left behind for a certain amount of time, then they start engaging. But we have things to do as Kenyans. We've created a lot of stuff to do. Yeah. So Study Africa works through the Study Network. The Study Network for me when I started this was to just find options and connections who can lower the price of fees for students in Africa.
That was okay.
Yeah, so that's the basic business model. Affordability with education, university education and affordable. So a lot of what I do is I engage the universities to do either free talks, which, that's a mode of communication because some university students cannot afford to go, like Sunway University,
Yeah.
but they're doing a lot of talks. You're recording?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay. Sunway University does a lot of free talks and whatnot, which is pretty cool. And most students cannot afford the fees for Sunway area to watch. So what we do is we get these universities to do these free talks and open it to us. We become partners in the event, and then we get a lot of African students to come in. It never works out that way.
And that's over here. Not
Yeah, that's here in Malaysia, because I'm still doing my masters here.
okay.
yeah.
So you live here. You're not,
Yes,
you're not coming from there.
No. So that's one thing. Then a lot of what the business model works as is now we can apply for the students to these universities on discount. So yes, so we have New Zealand on discount, Australia on discount, France on discount, Italy, USA, and Malaysia on discount. All these are universities individually. Usually people just recognize what they're looking for and then they'll contact us and tell us we want to register that university, how much discount is available at this time. And sometimes not all of them have it, but we're registered to register students at all those universities. So sometimes in Africa it becomes difficult for the student to apply to the university because the communications is tricky. So it's easier if you go through one channel. The one channel is able to communicate with all these people. And for me, how it works, I'm in Kuala Lumpur. We have an office in KL, Bukit Bintang, that can call the universities directly, follow up directly, Because the challenge of affordable education is they don't have good follow-up systems, it's how to communicate and everything like that. So dealing with those challenges is fun. Then we have a lot of student activities. Now that's where our community comes in. Because I have to build the community around the business model. You can't really do it on your own, right?
Yeah.
So the last year we started doing a lot of community events, all the way from marriage conference in Nairobi. You'd never imagined that, right? So they asked us to get involved in marriage conference because marriage conference was a way to get young people to stop getting married young and not understanding what marriage is and all this. And I'm like, hey, it's education, right? We'll get it done. And it was pretty cool. They brought all these Muslims from the UK and all this. It was really impressive, honestly.
That was back
in Nairobi, and it turns out this marriage conference is such a big thing around the world. I just had no clue what I was getting myself into, but it was really cool. Like honestly, I was humbled by the fact that I wasn't a Muslim and I was in that thing, and I really felt like I was part of the community. It brought a very interesting light to the kind of media I created online, because I was very clear online. I'm not Muslim, but I feel very close to the community because I've been brought here. Because we were doing our meetings at the mosque. It was the first time I was in a mosque. It's very interesting. And then project managers. Now, project managers are people who have ideas but need the network or something to get it enabled. So a few ideas that we've had, one of the most successful is Diplomatic Talk Series, where we bring diplomats into the universities. Here it is, somewhere here. Diplomatic Talk Series. So this is Namibian High Commissioner, South African High Commissioner. Those are the two closest people. She's the Member of Parliament for Petal Njara. This is Raja Singham, who's the owner of Brickfield Asia College. So the Diplomatic Talk Series works with CEOs and all these really, really big people to come and educate the students. And it's an initiative by an African student, and then we just enabled him, and then he got pissed off at me. Like, it's still okay. We still managed to get it done. Because the thing with the Diplomatic Talk Series, I find that diplomacy is all about talking, it's not about action. And my model needs to be a lot more action for me to engage people. So the issue with a lot of talking is you need to find ways to engage the community. And the challenge with the African community, they don't engage easily when it's just about talk. You tell the African community, let's go barbecue today, they'll be there. You tell the African community, let's go.
with everyone though.
No, it's not. It's not. Let me tell you why.
People don't come.
See, now you've come to study Africa, right? This was the first social experiment. Now, look at this. Study age. This is the alternative project we've launched. And study Arabia.
It's
It's all
too
three,
white
it's
for
like-
the picture.
I'm just enjoying social experiments, and they are all working in weird ways. So Study Asia is now a platform with half the people, less than actually half. Let's say one of the three of the amount of people who
That
study
was a
Africa.
bad one, you.
Man, the engagement is something else. You know, like,
Yeah, it just got my.
from the outside now, so let's see. This is the
But
diplomatic talk
with the
series.
diplomatic talks, they go to
This
African
is-
countries.
No.
They're here.
It's African students working with Asian students because there's a big asset in the communication between these two continents. And it's really interesting because I don't need to go
It's
so
only
far to
catching
look
his
for
face,
people.
it's not catching this
I
guy's
have
face.
Asian students, our community is African.
The lighting.
Get you guys to work. I started this because I got irritated by how hard it is to move the African community to come and get engagement and these sort of things. I keep telling them, listen, Malaysian Prime Minister will be there. Can you guys be there? I have exams.
Oh, that's a good point, by the way. I have to study, so I don't have so much time.
Yeah, it's okay. So that's it. That's all. This is what Study Asia looks like, and Study Asia is picking up a lot faster. It's half the people, but the engagement is there. People are commenting.
So
So
it started off with Study Africa, and then Study Asia came after that.
it's more or less to complement. They complement each other. So Asians will have these startup events and everything, and then the African students are pulled in by it. But I still need to be able to consolidate the traffic. Yeah. So that's it. That's what the project is, and what I'm doing today is university reviews. Yeah. So you get it now, right? I think
I get it, but are you gonna? So you're not gonna ask me anything? You just want me to talk
No,
about
I'm gonna ask. It's very casual, extremely casual.
You're starting the review, yeah?
Yeah.
You want me to get rid of this stuff?
No, I have no perfection in my life. It's all about having fun.
What's your name? Yeah.
The name? Christian. 3, 2, 1. Hello, Mr. Christian. How are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
Good. So, guys, this is Mr. Christian. He's a student at Taylor's University. Mr. Christian, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself? Introduction, basically.
Alright. Well, like Leon said, my name is Christian. I'm half Finnish, half Tanzanian. I'm studying mass communication broadcasting, a degree at Taylor's.
At Taylor's University.
Yeah.
What year?
First sem.
First semester. Oh, you're fresh, huh? Are you enjoying Malaysia?
I am. It's hot.
Nice. Alright, so Mr. Christian, could you tell us one really good thing about Taylor's University? Something that you'd like to help other Tanzanian students come on board? I know you've lived in Finland for most of your life, right? Or you've been out of Tanzania for most of your life?
Well, for the past few years I've been in Finland, yes.
In Finland?
Before I came to Malaysia.
Maybe we could
Before
actually
that,
get Indian people to come. No, but this is African community, so we need to communicate with the African community.
But before that I lived around Africa.
Which parts of Africa?
Well, it's been a long time, but I lived in Namibia, Ethiopia, Zambia.
Oh, Namibia. Okay,
Tanzania.
this is good. Zambia.
It's been a long time.
Yeah,
But, yeah.
the communities are growing here, so that's pretty good. Alright, so something that you would like to tell the Namibia, Zambian communities and all Tanzania, the African community basically, that is nice for them to come here. An interesting thing about Taylor is that
About
brings you
Taylor's?
here. Yes.
I think
you could say
that-
Malaysia, but Taylor's is a better name.
One thing that I've liked is that there's a technology and technological instruments are incorporated into the studies quite well. Okay. So that, I've enjoyed that a lot. Like
The mascot, right?
mascot, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know how it is in other areas, but for us it's incorporated well into the studies.
Okay, that's good to know. Alright, thanks. Should be okay.
You want more?
Unless you really feel like there's something else that you want to say, it's okay.
I mean, this is, as you probably noticed, this is not my thing, this talking in front of the camera.
But if I put you on my blog, yeah. So
Hopefully that helps. Sorry about that.
no, it's okay. Another thing I'd like you to get involved in if you ever have time would be Magical Africa. So this one we're working on a startup that would be promoting African tourism in Asia, and you know, it works very well with the embassies. They respond extremely fast to this one.